What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode. Today we are at the pig factory. Haven't been here in a few months. We're going to try and see if any of these fish have gotten any bigger. We've introduced some bluegill because there was absolutely zero forage in here. We put some bluegill in, like, I don't even know, 4 or 5 months ago.
It's snowing.
Oh no!
Put that on your video.
What are you doing? I swallowed some. Yeah, so that is Mark's son, Cam. He's out here fishing with us today. Just covered me in cattail seeds. I told him they were corn dogs. He didn't like it, I think. You gonna catch some fish?
Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna get out there, see if we can get some bass. Hopefully there's some bigger bass in here. We've only ever seen little tiny ones. We have been putting some minnows and some bluegill and stuff in here, stuff for them to eat. So they could have potentially gotten bigger, or I'm betting there's probably at least a couple big ones in there we haven't caught yet. But they're out a little deeper, so we're probably gonna take this sketchy looking paddle boat over here out. Probably gonna flip that over, take it out, and see if we can get something. And Faith's gonna watch Cam. But yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna get out there, see if we can catch some bass. There's still seeds all over me. Mark, your son's bullying me.
Camden.
I gotta report a bully. Faith, you're looking extra pregnant.
This is what you go.
There's all kinds of snakes. Look at them. Just kidding. It's a little dirty, man.
Guys, there is no.
Some water in there too. Dude, this will be the first time I've ever fished out of a paddle boat. It's dirty and I don't care. I'm gonna get in the Hobie Pro Angler 14. This is all 4-seater. Dude, we need to like rig one of these up and like take them on the river. There's definitely some water in there. I feel like Huckleberry Finn. We both have one pedal each, and they're both in the opposite pedals. Like, why is this not steering?
Is the rudder broken?
Oh yeah. Wait, I think we're good. All right, we're golden. Oh yeah. Never fished from a paddle boat before.
White, red lip.
Here's one. Yeah! I did it! My first paddle boat fish. It's a dang monster. Check it out, guys. She's not that washed out, actually. Big old tail because she's stunted. Hey, buddy. You guys need to get bigger. Ha ha ha! Dude, this is not the most agile vehicle when it comes to turning. Just caught that little guy on a Senko. I'm just throwing a Senko because there's still a lot of like weeds and stuff down there. Wasn't getting anything on the jig. Threw the dang Senko on. Got a little fish. Let the Senkos sink all the way to the bottom. Oh, there's one. There's one. Yep. They're down there. Another monster. Another monster. Dude, I'm just letting the Senko sink all the way to the bottom. These little dudes with the huge eyes and big tails are down there. The goal this year is to get some big fish in here because there's thousands of these little guys. It's another paddle boat fish, dude.
Paddle boat fish.
I'm gonna give her a little smooch. So, you sniffer? Hey, bro. I mean, there's fish in here, so it's cool. I wouldn't even remove any.
Follower.
I wouldn't even remove any more. We just need to get bigger fish and then get some predators. We just fucking rip something. You got something. My God. Is it on the crank?
On the crank.
Oh, look at that. That's not a bad one now. That's a little bit better, dude. I mean, it's still little.
Swiped it.
Man, you like set the hook like it was 9-pounder.
Bob.
Okay, that's on the old square bill. There's one. Oh God, right under the boat. All right, guys. Well, I just caught another little danker when I was pretending to catch a fish, and then I actually did catch one. Look at it, bro. This guy just freaking smacked it, dude. He's not even big. That dude smacked it like it was a monster. They're hungry little guys, man. Later, bro. That's like 4 now. Senko's tearing up from the paddle boat.
Bring it back fast because it sinks.
There he is.
What, you got another one?
Jigfish. Monsters. Caught one on the jig though.
Straight up thinking about Texas rigging up.
Man, it's crazy how every bass in here. Oh, that size. Definitely gonna have to put some bigger ones in here like we've been talking about. I just saw all the bluegill that we put in here though, so that's pretty cool. They were like all schooled together.
Yeah.
So that's good. They're surviving good. Hey, bro. Pig factory is not living up to its name so far.
And
We got a lot of work to do still. I think we need to concentrate on these right here. Let's see, where's a hit right here? Man, they're starting to thump this jig. They're just not, it's not taking it. Just adding this bluegill in here though over time are gonna help us spawn out a lot. It's insane that there wasn't any in here. Oh, I just got whacked. Man, I got whacked. You just need to have the right balance of big bass to keep them in check. There he is.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
For here, I guess. Oh yeah, slaying them now on the old jig, old finesse jig. I think it's a Mollix. I'm pretty sure it's a Mollix. Dude, just slaying the paddle bed bass right now. Too bad they're all little dinks. That's a big one for in here.
Softer, and we'll just jig fish.
Let's see if I can get back here maybe.
Well, you gotta hold the rope while I jump.
Okay, we're
Oh,
good.
you definitely cockeyed me now.
It's alright. Might be good.
The dismount is so sketchy.
Wait, Dad. Are we going?
Oh, graceful.
Are we going?
So graceful.
Are we
It
going?
was way more graceful than you thought, huh?
Yeah.
Alright guys, well, that is pretty much going to wrap up today's video. As you guys saw, there's still pretty much all small bass in there. Everything we caught was really small. We've put bluegill in. Actually did see the school of bluegill, so that's really good. Because there was absolutely zero bluegill before we put those in, which is why all these bass are so stunted, because all they're eating is pretty much insects. So our plan is we're gonna stock some bigger bass in here. Because right now, like I said, everything in here is so small. Need some bigger bass. Need probably some catfish or something to keep all these small bass in check, because there's a ton of them. So hopefully someday soon the pig factory will live up to its name and we'll actually start pulling pigs out of here. But yeah, we're gonna have to put some more big bass in here, probably some more bluegill still, and I want to go get like, I don't even know, like a couple thousand fathead minnows, throw those in here so they all have stuff to eat. Hopefully some of these smaller bass can grow. But what's got me confused is there's so many small bass in here. Nobody's really put any new bass in here since Mark was a kid. So I mean, it's been like 20 years. There's still little bass in here. There has to be at least one or two, like there's gotta be a couple bass big enough to spawn in here. We just haven't been able to see them, and the pond's not that big and we've fished it a few times now. It's just odd. There's gotta be at least one decent sized female, but haven't been able to find her. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time.